So we can even start as a software engineer or PM or PO and then just improve our project management.
Oh yes,
skills.
I guess like to become a project manager, it can be start with everything. I have seen some people being a developer and then they were like, I don't want to be like a coder my whole life. So you do see engineers becoming project manager. You do see BA, business analysts, becoming project manager. I'm not going to say everyone can do it. Like it's easy. You will have to put a lot of work on it. You will have to learn and be organized. But from every position, you can for sure become a project manager.
So in terms of characteristic, human trait, what do you require from a candidate?
For me, the most important will be communication skill and mindset. It is about your approach either from the methodology, from the risk, from the blockers, from the challenge, from dealing with people, the mindset that you have. How are you going to do? Are you always going to be like, it can only be black and white? That's going to be a problem because as I said, as a project manager, you deal working with a lot of people that are very different, right? It's like working with a rainbow and then just like your energy. If you find it very hard to interact with people or being very introvert, that is going to be really hard for you. It's like you want to be a doctor, but you can't handle the blood and then it's going to be challenging.
So do you call yourself an extrovert person?
I would say no. I don't know, just ask my team member if they never come to the office because apparently I tire them too much. I am an extrovert person. I don't mind about socializing. I think it's easy for me to go to connect, but it came with time and in confidence. Very interesting. People being like, oh God, Kelly, when you were young, you must have been like an explosion. And I was like, no, I was so quiet. You know that at school, I was staying in my corner. I would never like to mix with other people. The teacher had to force me to sit in the middle of the class with other people just to be sitting next to someone. And then when I asked, can I just go back to my seat by myself? She's like, no, Kelly, I need you to be interacting with other people. I start to be more confident with myself. Maybe I always had that little cheeky side, you know, like I was not completely like introvert, but then slowly I just grow. It's very easy for me to be in touch with people. Being extrovert, I think is coming with what shapes you. Maybe I'm extrovert and it's easy for me to go in and talk to people because obviously I'm quite like rich in culture. I would like to say this because I'm French, born and raised in France, but growing up with Vietnamese value, living in London for more than 10 years, being exposed to so many culture, Russian, Spanish, Italian, traveling around the world for work, for conference, and then now moving to Vietnam. It really opened my mind.
So do you have any tips for improving your communication and stakeholder management skill?
Communication skill first is all about trying to understand other people, but also try to see if people understand you. Because sometimes the way how I explain things, I realize it's very clear in my head, but when people ask questions, I say, I need to improve certain things. Networking, managing with stakeholders, again, is a lot about psychology. I would say if you're a good project manager or program manager at networking, is about identifying people, personality. All right, this person is more like this. I understand the issue for this person, understanding who you're facing. You can't just like go in and talk and say, hi, how are you? So you say, hi, all right, talking to them, making a bit of research on LinkedIn or asking other people you work with, you know, like I try to contact them, but they never really answer. Do you know what is the best way? So always go get your information like a little mouse, you know, like, and it's always very helpful.
So very last question.
Okay. Go ahead.
So do you want to do this job until you retire?
No, I'm quitting tomorrow. So one of the things that is very interesting is like at some point when I reconvert myself to become a full stack developer, I enjoy coding. I would love to go back to coding. But the problem is like, I also think that I'm really good at what I'm doing at my job. And then putting all my effort at coding would be such a waste because at some point, the evolution of me becoming a developer would be maybe a project tech manager, which I'm already doing it. So maybe doing what I'm doing now forever, I would say yes and no. It seems that I've been on the market of the tech industry now for more than 15 years. I think things will evolve. So I will try and then see. Maybe the role might change. I would like to have my own business and be my, you know, consultant for other people, advise people how to collaboration between offshore and an onshore team. But I think the industry is still the same. So yes, I like it.
Okay.
Unless I meet a rich husband, then I can become a housewife. This is my daily dream. Be strong and an independent woman. Just remember that. But have a rich husband. I'm joking, honestly. Well, partly joking.
Okay, so thank you so much, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Today we had a very good conversation.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And then hope you guys enjoy listening to this little video podcast.
I hope everyone have a good knowledge about very interesting industry. So see you soon in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.